Hi, it's Bob the Hippie Gardener. And if you're going to grow tomato plants, you're going to have to find some way to support them, because you don't want them laying on the ground because all your tomatoes will get rotten. You know, there are two basic types of tomatoes. There are determinate and indeterminate, and you can support them in a couple of ways. I'm going to show you two ways that you can support your tomatoes today. You can go to the store and buy tomato cages for $15 a piece, or you can make your own from concrete reinforcing wire. What I've done here is I bought a roll of concrete reinforcing wire, and what I do is you have to have bolt cutters. What you need to do this is bolt cutters and concrete reinforcing wire, which you can get at Home Depot or any home improvement store. And it's a 5 foot high. These have been around for a while. So what I do is I roll it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This has 10. This is for a bigger tomato. Like a cherry tomato, you might want to do just 8 or 9 of them, you know, if it's smaller. And I have some over there, I'll show you after a while. But to do these, you just cut them, and then you just hook the wire around here like this. And these are very easy to put on. They're just something like this. You just take them right here, like that. There's a lot of different opinions on YouTube gardeners' channels about how you should support your tomatoes and how you should grow them. Some people think you should prune them, and others say don't prune them, that's not natural. This is really good if you don't want to prune your tomatoes, because they can grow up in here and all of their side shoots can come out in here and they'll be supported. So this works really good for cherry tomatoes and indeterminate tomatoes, and any tomato that you don't want to prune to a single stem. So that's one way that you can do it. So that's an easy way. What you do at the bottom of these is you just cut the wire in between off. You cut the bottom row off, and then you get these little prongs that you can just stick right in the ground, just like that. And it's self-supporting, you don't need to worry about it. The other thing that you can do with tomatoes is you can prune them to a single stem. And we'll take a look at some over here we're working with. So if you're going to do that, what I like to do is to get a 1x8, stick it in the ground, and then I attach these strings to it like this. And you can buy these little clips on Amazon. They're real cheap. And you put the string in here, and you just close it around the string, and you put the stem in the middle and close it just like that. I'll show you. I'll do an example of one here. So we can just take this string, and we want to put the string in that little slot right there, and then we can just bring the plant over here and snap that in there, if I can get it in there, like that. And as it grows, you can just put another one in there, support it, keep going up this thing as you go. And this works great if you're going to do the pruning method. A lot of people like to prune their tomatoes and take these little side shoots out. So if you're going to do that, you can do it just like that. It's pretty simple to do. This method works really good for that way of growing your tomatoes. And then you just keep it to a single stem that way, and you keep it having that stem grow up. I've seen these on another YouTuber's channel 12 feet high. I'm not going to let them get quite that high, but that's the two ways that I use to stake my tomatoes. Or you can go to the store and buy those $15 tomato cages. Happy gardening.